Today, we're diving into some important news that every Singaporean investor, business owner, and consumer should pay attention to. Singapore's manufacturing sector has just recorded its first contraction in 19 months. The Purchasing Managers Index, or PMI, slipped to 49.6 in April 2025, down from 50.6 in March, marking a sharp decline and signaling shrinking factory activity. This is the steepest drop since the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. What's behind this sudden shift, and why does it matter to you? Let's unpack the story and explore the implications for Singapore's economy and your financial decisions. First, a quick refresher. The PMI is a key indicator of manufacturing health. A reading above 50 means expansion, below 50 means contraction. For nearly 2 years, Singapore's manufacturing sector had been growing steadily, but April's reading breaks that streak. The electronics sector, which accounts for about 40% of Singapore's manufacturing output, also contracted for the first time in 17 months, with its PMI falling to 49.8. This signals that not just overall manufacturing, but one of its most critical pillars is facing headwinds. So, what caused this downturn? The main trigger is the recent wave of U.S. tariffs, announced around early April 2025, often referred to as Liberation Day tariffs by the media. These tariffs have targeted a wide range of trading partners, including China and even Singapore itself, with a 10% levy on certain imports. The immediate effect has been widespread cancellations and delays of export orders from overseas buyers who are now grappling with higher costs and trade uncertainties. Singapore's manufacturers, especially in electronics and biomedical sectors, are feeling the pinch as global demand softens. Economists like Chua Han Tang from DBS have pointed out that Singapore's deep integration into the global semiconductor supply chain makes it particularly vulnerable to these U.S. tariff measures. Since semiconductors and pharmaceuticals are key exports, any U.S. tariffs on these goods can ripple through Singapore's manufacturing ecosystem, dampening growth prospects, especially in the second half of 2025. This is a significant concern because Singapore's economy relies heavily on these high-value manufacturing sectors. Regionally, this contraction is not unique to Singapore. China's PMI also fell sharply to 49 in April, the lowest in 16 months, while South Korea, Taiwan, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand all reported PMI readings indicating contraction or slowing growth. This regional pullback reflects broader global trade tensions and protectionist trends led by the U.S. For Singapore, a highly open economy dependent on exports, this environment is particularly challenging. Now, why should Singaporeans care beyond the headline numbers? The manufacturing slowdown can have several knock-on effects locally. First, employment in manufacturing is likely to be affected, as the PMI data shows declines in factory output and employment levels. While manufacturing jobs form a smaller portion of the workforce compared to services, any job losses or hiring freezes can impact household incomes and consumer confidence. Second, slower manufacturing growth can weigh on Singapore's overall economic growth, which in turn can influence government revenue and spending plans. This may affect public projects, social programs, and even CPF returns if economic growth slows significantly. For investors, a manufacturing slump could mean more cautious corporate earnings outlooks for companies listed on the Singapore Exchange, SGX, especially those in the industrial and electronics sectors. Third, the ripple effects extend to the property market, particularly industrial real estate and HDB flats near industrial hubs. If manufacturing firms scale back operations or delay expansion plans, demand for industrial space could soften, potentially affecting rental yields and property values in these areas. For HDB owners working in manufacturing or related sectors, this could translate to more cautious spending and lifestyle adjustments. Looking ahead, what can we expect? Analysts suggest that the outlook remains clouded as U.S. tariffs and global trade uncertainties persist. While some domestic support measures and stimulus could help cushion the blow, the risk of a prolonged manufacturing downturn cannot be ruled out. Singapore's policymakers will likely monitor the situation closely, balancing the need to support growth while managing inflation and fiscal prudence. For Singaporean investors, this means staying alert to how these global trade dynamics affect your portfolios. Diversification across sectors and geographies becomes even more important. For businesses, it's a time to review supply chains, explore alternative markets, and innovate to stay competitive. Consumers should be mindful that slower economic growth could translate to more cautious spending and possibly slower wage growth. In summary, the drop in Singapore's manufacturing PMI to contraction territory is a clear signal that global trade tensions, especially U.S. tariffs, are starting to bite into the city-state's economic engine. The electronics and biomedical sectors, vital to Singapore's export strength, are particularly vulnerable. This development has implications for employment, investment returns, and the broader economy. While the government and businesses will work to navigate these challenges, Singaporeans should be prepared for a period of adjustment and uncertainty in the months ahead. That wraps up our analysis of Singapore's manufacturing slowdown and what it means for you. If you found this breakdown helpful, do like, share, and subscribe for more insights tailored to our Singaporean audience. I'm Iggy, and this is the Investing Iguana. Stay savvy, and see you in the next video.